Now, this weekend, the capital will showcase a world of healthy living and vegan lifestyles at VegFest in London's Olympia. It's one of the biggest vegan festivals in Europe, combining food and education with comedy and live music. Well, Karin Rogers from internet TV station VegVision and Tony Bishop, Weston, author of the Vegan Cookbook, join me in the studio now. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
This evening. Why do we need a day dedicated to vegetarians?
Well, you know what? If we had our way, it would be months or a year of vegan celebrations. But we've got this weekend is the biggest vegan festival in Europe over at Olympia, and it's been absolutely bonkers all day. Most of the people that come along are not vegetarian or vegan. They're just very curious about a most wonderful, compassionate lifestyle.
That was about to bring me on to my next question. So, at a vegetarian event, one would assume that you're already preaching to the converted.
No, not at all.
If you're going down there in the first place, presumably that's a lifestyle that you adopt.
That's not. It's about 70% of the people that come aren't actually vegetarian or vegan. And it's kind of the point of VegFest is to educate people. One of the things we did this time was we had a health summit for health professionals, trying to encourage doctors and dietitians and nutritionists and midwives to come out and learn the facts, the evidence-based science behind why a vegan diet is good for you. So it's not just for the animals, you know, it's actually good for health as well.
There are so many diets out there today. I mean, there is no escaping it. And while veganism has been there for a long time, people are somewhat confused by all the options out there, different ways of eating, from Atkins to veganism.
Well, you don't need any of those. Yeah. At the end of the day, a plant-based vegan diet can be the most healthiest and compassionate way to eat. We don't need diets. Tony and I, maybe we should exercise a bit more at times. However, you don't need to diet, I feel, if you're following a really healthy, great vegan diet. And it's not just a diet, it is a lifestyle. We don't wear animal products, we don't use animal products, we don't eat animal foods, and we're not exactly fading away. It's really good fun, and if you come along to the VegFest at Olympia,
it's also the
you will see a lot. We want you there tomorrow, Tom.
It's the simplest as well, because you just don't eat anything from animals, so it's the simplest one to follow. You know, there's no sort of counting or anything like that. Because if you cut out all that stuff that's got animal stuff in it, then you're just left with lots and lots of vegetables, plant-based stuff. So, and that's what all of the scientists that we had there today, the professors and the doctors coming today, they were saying that's, you know, vegans are on the button with what they're doing because they're eating more plants, and that's what's keeping people healthy. You know, the studies where they're eating more vegetables and they're getting 8 a day, eating 800 grams of vegetables a day, plant-based stuff, then they're much healthier, much less prone to heart disease, much less prone to diabetes, obesity, all of the things that are killing people for no reason, because it's our choice. You know?
I mean, the argument is, on the other side, that actually if you eat organic meat, if you eat meat that's sensibly and responsibly sourced, that you can still live a healthy lifestyle and eat meat.
Yes.
What would you say to that?
So yeah, we had Professor Tom Sanders from King's University here today, and he's done a meticulous study on what they call a very, very healthy diet. So a little bit of fish, little bit of meat, and yeah, those people were healthier than average. But the thing is, what they're comparing them with is vegans that don't really care about health. Because most vegans are vegan because they care about the animals. They don't want to kill for fun. Yeah. So, despite the fact that they're not really driven by health, they're still coming out on top as healthy as the healthiest of the meat eaters. So, if a doctor or a dietitian or a nutritionist says to people you should have an average diet, there's no way they can back it up with evidence-based science.
And can I just say as well, because you know we say about organic and organic meat and this, but at the end of the day, Tom, the animal has still got to be killed, and I feel really happy that nothing has had to suffer or die for my plate. And there is a vegan version of absolutely everything now, from dairy-free cheese, caviar,
haggis,
burgers,
black
ice
pudding,
creams, fishless fish fingers, steaks. We've got it all at the VegFest anyway, and we love our food. You know, you can make cakes without eggs. We feel that you really don't need to eat animal products to have a really healthy and fun life. And we think you're going to make a fantastic vegetarian and next step vegan. We're going to look after you. We're going to help you go vegan.
It is changing as well, because like 20% of all dairy sales, all milk sales now, are dairy-free milks.
Well, there you have it.
Hemp milk, coconut milk, soya milk,
oat milk,
rice milk. I mean, I feel sorry for people that just have boring old cow milk.
You guys like those infomercials in America. You're like 20 minutes.
This is my
commission. Every vegan I get £1.
This is my 20th year as a vegan. So
yeah. He's not looking too bad.
Guys, thank you very much for joining us. Of course, if
Thank
people want to
you.
come down, it is on Olympia, London, until tomorrow. That's great.
Yeah, a full day of fun tomorrow.
Full day.
Until 5 o'clock.
Yeah, and we look forward to seeing you there.
You're watching London Live News. Still to come.